Hello, everybody. Is it working? Yeah, that's working. Hey, Pip, I figured you would be in the hospital. I go to the hospital in 5 hours. Like right now, I can't drink or eat anything. So I'm trying to make it through the night without drinking or eating anything. Am I nervous? No, I'm not nervous. I'm not the motherfucker that gotta cut anything. You feel me? Mm. No game audio? There is no dude. Huh. Try this. All right, there. Now we got game audio. Let's crawl through. That sounded like a tank. That is a tank. That is a tank. Too cool. Thank you for the $1, homeboy. Man, when you get out the hospital, grow sea monkeys for the chatters. No, I'm good. Thoughts on Lord Rush, who's currently your income from locale? You got that drastically mistaken, my man. Hey, Johnny Rebel, best of luck with Surgery Pimp. Can't wait for the Kelly stream. What just happened? Thank you so much for $20. No, they're not gonna let me keep my gallbladder. What just happened to the game? Thank you so much for the 20, dude. Lord Rush is a guy who put a lot of money into Lolcow when it was in its infancy, and Lolcow is its own individual thing now. Like Lolcow currently has like 3,800 members. 3,800 members, like 30 like tier 2 members and 5 tier 3 members. Like to say that one person is our income is being disingenuous. Hey gamer. Good luck, pimp. I wish this speaker got my car fixed. You had it right. It was an exhaust leak. Cool. I woke up at like 5 o'clock. I can't sleep. I'm just gonna stay up until the surgery and then come home and sleep. Well, my surgery's at 7, but you know it's about a big thing for the dollar, buddy. 5 p.m. The surgery should be 45 minutes, and it should be between 30 minutes and 60 minutes of recovery. So if I get in there by 8 o'clock, I should be done and out by 10 at the latest. Yeah, I should be able to walk around. The only thing I should have trouble with is bending down. Like, why isn't this loading in? Your gallbladder creates bile that breaks down fat for your body. Does my microphone sound good? Hello? Okay, so that's working. Well, that's working. Okay, let's do a Mata. Bjorn, I probably won't, man. Like, I still got to take a bath, and I got this special like antiseptic stuff I got to put on my body and stuff like that. Mr. Ducks, you automatically assume everybody is a member of Locals is on like Social Security. Like I know for a fact that one of our members makes almost $200,000 a month on the stock market alone. Hey, Johnny Rebel, glad you got your PC working. My PC's not working. Like, this is actually my old PC I'm on right now. Like, my other PC's like sitting behind me, my new one. I opened a ticket with CyberPower to see if they will just go and RMA it, send it back to them, have them go through and figure out what the fuck's wrong with it. Shit, I got an old crypto, like when Bitcoin was like 8 cents. But yeah. There's my new PC right there.
Objective Baker has been lost.
Like it's either got a bad hard drive on it or it's got a bad memory stick or something in it, because I'm keep getting what you call critical error died, or critical process died. I'm sorry. It keeps saying critical process died, critical process died. And like it'll crash within 5 minutes of launching it. Have I tried reseating the computer? Yes. Like I've took the capture card out and everything and reseated it, and like anything I could unplug, I have unplugged and plugged back in. Like I've spent probably 5 hours on it tonight trying to get it to fucking work. So I'm like, fucking, I'm hooking the old PC back up. Yours was the power supply? I don't know, like mine crashes within 5 minutes, says critical process died. And like it won't, it doesn't actually make like a, it doesn't compile like any kind of errors. So like if you go to like the event viewer and you go look at the errors, because like, I think either the graphics card's bad, a RAM stick is bad, or it's either or the M.2 drive is bad. Like one of those three components is failing in it. Because like the AMD chip and my graphics card. Good lord, really? Well, if you actually end up passing during the surgery, it's which is very unlikely. At least go with a peacefully during your sleep. Yeah. I'm about to leave this fucking game right here because it's a pile of junk. Oh,
Fuck has got me. Need a medic.
I was trying to test the memory, honestly, and the computer won't stay uncrashed long enough to test the memory. Dude, how many shots do you take? Nah, I've never thought about playing Yakuza. Thank you for the donations, though, Johnny.
Help me, someone! I'm done. I need help. Oh, got me.
Bjorn, I'm honestly, I'm not willing to go that deep because I have a full warranty on the computer. And like, why sit there and do all this and risk voiding the warranty on something when I have a computer that's working? Dude, how are you still sitting there? Okay.
We're sending that now, soldier.
Nah, like I said before, like if I opened a ticket, because at this point, like I've basically got a fresh installing Windows on, but all I've done was the basic shit for it, like the setup, like English and stuff like that. And after all that, I can let it sit on the home screen and it'll crash within 5 minutes. But a critical process died. There's all other things I could be doing. Like I could like take a memory stick out and launch it, see if it crashes, put a memory stick back in. But like, why would I want to sit here for 15 fucking hours doing that when I have a warranty? Let somebody else do that shit.
More first aid.
Tank there.
Easy there. I'll patch you. Fuck! Help me, someone!
It was built by Cyberpower.
We are losing objective Baker.
I have not got around to congratulate T on the good news, but she did message on her Twitter that she got put on the list.
We are losing objective Baker.
There's another guy up here on this rock.
Soldiers, objective Baker.
Dude, like seriously? How are so many people here? I am sending it back. Like people are telling me to like mess with stuff on the motherboard and shit. Like, no, I'm not doing all that. Like I did a fresh reinstall on Windows, maybe thinking it was like a Windows imaging error or something like that. And that's about as far as I'm willing to take it. I'm not going to troubleshoot it any further than that. Oh, cool. Dude, I think I'm hungrier right now just because I know I can't eat. Sculpt in Hawaii. How did I scam donos? Let's go see. Like I've responded to your donation. Let's see. How do I stop being broke? I'm fitting to sell a kidney. The answer to that question is to spend less than you earn. Lone Survivor 5. Hey Pimp, what divorce arc happens? When do you see your life after Kelly? Will you blame the trolls? No, I'm not gonna get divorced, man. Like me and Kelly are working on our 5-year anniversary at this point. Like we are currently 4.5 years in. And the trolls, the longest troll estimate was 5 years. And we'll fly past that with flying colors.
First enemy soldier eliminated.
Right. Let's go get a little bit of cover up here.
Objective Dora is now our soldiers.
Appreciate it. Fucking A. Tupac stole my bike. Don't come. There's. Oh, what you can do is you can click on the little the three dots next to the videos, and click not interested. You do that once on every troll channel, and they'll all go away. That's what I did.
Attention, we are losing objective Dora.
Guy took a shot at me, but I didn't see where it was. I was trying to reach out. There's a guy right here in front of us. My man came rolling up here with a big old tractor. Hey, General Garcia.
Werfe Rauchgranate! Ganz ruhig, das wird schon wieder.
Attention, we have lost objective Dora.
Scheiße, scheiße! Helft mir!
Yeah, you're gonna get banned if you start to talk food with me, man. That's not cool. I missed your donation question. I'm sorry, man. What kind of music do you listen to at all? Lately I've been really into Zach Bryan. Like hardcore into Zach Bryan. A lot of Zach Bryan, Tyler Childers, Jason Isbell. There's a guy back here. This man's name is the Food Stamp Swiper. A lot of country folk, Benjamin Todd, Red Clay Strays. I didn't think he'd see me right away. It's not, I can't eat until my surgery, right? I can't eat anything after midnight. I'm streaming right now to try and buy myself time to like, so I don't have to sit here and just concentrate on it. And then coming in here being an asshole talking about food isn't cool. I already have an unhealthy addiction to food. How did that do 3? Oh, that should have been a 2-shot. Da, 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 da.
Sanitäter! Scheiße!
Where's General Garcia when you need him?
Helft mir!
Johnny Rebel, will you ever go back to loose surgery? I lost 10 pounds myself. It's rough as hell.
Ich sterbe!
Man,
Helft mir!
my issue is more that I enjoy food too much. Like every day, every moment of my life is more along the lines of like waiting for the next meal to eat.
Blut! Ja, helft mir! Sonst... Seht ihr? Hier, das bringt ihr müsst vorsichtig sein!
Motherfucker, dude.
Mich hat's erwischt! Brauche Sanitäter!
Come on, Dominic Dan, quit stream sniping. That's a stream snipe there.
Hilfe! Sani-
Like I don't mind people playing against me. Just don't stream snipe. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking hard, dude. What's up, Jordy? Wish you and Kelly the best in your upcoming endeavors, brother. Thank you, Michael. Dude, thank you so much for the donations as well. Have you ever tried holding your poo so you're less hungry at work for my grandpa? That's how you get sick, man. Upcoming endeavors. You didn't have to donate another $5 to say that. Thank you, dude. This is my favorite Battlefield, but it's just lame as fuck that people never want to let me play it in peace. Like I said, I don't care if you play against me. Just don't stream snipe. That's all you got to do. Don't stream snipe. And it doesn't look good on you like when you pop your head out and look back behind something after I've moved across the thing. It doesn't matter how that works. They'll join off people like in the lobby itself. As soon as I kill somebody, it'll start joining.
We had eliminated our first enemy soldier.
Nah, you're not forced to eat healthier. They recommend a low fat diet, which I've been on anyway.
Hold as many objectives as you can.
Like the big thing with gallbladder surgeries, once you lose your gallbladder, you're just gonna shit a lot. That's it. You just shit a lot more. dude. I mean, my wife doesn't have her gallbladder, and like I don't see a drastic difference in like what she eats. How to? It's so lame that people can just DPS you down in between the bolt cock. Why they take Kelly's gallbladder? Because gallbladders are more hereditary than they are anything about eating bad. Like if you eat a lot of spicy food and shit like that, or a lot of fatty food, yeah, you can get some gallbladder complications. But for the most part, like it's genetics. You can be 190 pounds and lose your fucking gallbladder. No, I'm not over 6 foot. I'm exactly 6 foot tall.
Objective Charlie is ours.
Dude.
Surashi, objective Able has been taken.
そこに注意しておけ。
Be aware we have lost objective Able. We have lost objective Charlie. Be aware that objective Able has been lost. Good job. We have taken objective Baker.
Alright. We'll do Silent Hill. Thank you, Luna. Big ups to Michael Fan for all the big donations, and Johnny Rebel, you too, man. Charlie M, big ups to your grandfather and his pooping. Dude, I love Diablo 2 hardcore. I'd play it right now, but like my build I'm playing right now is a summon druid, and y'all be bored off your fucking ass. What happened? What Wings? What happened with you and Boogie and Breaking Banquet? I don't know. I don't even fucking know Breaking Banquet. What's up, unused? Diablo? Shit. I know of his channel. I don't know the man personally. I've never spoken to him. I've tried to speak to him. Fat disliker? No, not really. Like I think about, I got all these other things to think about today. Like I've got to plan a asylum trip. I've got to lock down a camera. I've got this gallbladder surgery I got to do. I've got my third car that's got to be picked up. My wife is doing a charity fundraiser um, yard sale this weekend. I want to go see Smile 2. I got to time my own streams. I got to do Lolcow Live. I got 1,000 things on my mind, and none of them are trolls. You know why I don't? You know I don't care about the fucking trolls. What will they do? Right? I make 3 times what I make right now on Lolcow Live here. Right? And they're not going to take down Lolcow Live. Like it's just not going to happen. Because as soon as they do that, or they attempt to do that, all their shit's gone. All of it. So who cares? Who cares? I don't think about the trolls. The trolls are my income? No. I talk to a lot of people on Lolcow Live, and most people don't even know who the fuck the trolls are. They want, there's this whole narrative that the trolls have kept me afloat. No, they don't. They hold me back, right? They don't keep me relevant. They hold me back. Like I could have. Oh, you guys wanted a new character. What you guys want me to play? No, I'm done with Battlefield 5. I mean, like, there's too many trolls on it. Like, the second that, people want to throw smoke at me and do that kind of shit, I'm good. I don't got to play the game. I do it for your guys' enjoyment. Would you rather take a BBC back shots for 30 minutes or only allowed to do a keto diet for the rest of your life? I'd take the back shots for 30 minutes, son. I ain't giving up food. Fuck that noise. We got one tip for Barb, one for Paladin. Pick whatever is the most boring. Well, I was already playing that. I'd rather go for walks with Kelly's. I don't want my gallbladder removed, but it is what it is. You guys want the necromancer? Except Goran. All right, so generally, first thing to do is take the X thing off. You don't want X to be your pickup. Put your X like there. So what kind of necromancer you guys want? You guys want summoning? You want bone, poison, summoning? You guys want a fishmancer? I do make the best fishmancer in the whole fucking Diablo. Oops, didn't mean to do that. An infected gallbladder necromancer. Damn, that's so fucking legit. Did you think about that by yourself? You generally want to get 25 strength right off the rip. I don't know why the trolls think that Kelly's gonna just up and leave me. Like Kelly's a ride or die chick. Like she's not happy that she has to do this stream coming up. But shit. Pays them their bills, homie. I keep telling her, me and Jordy and Kelly, Team Jelly. Hey, makeshift maker. Let me change the name. All right. I mean, your guys' deductive reasoning is terrible. Like, look how dumb Straddle and Madeline is, right? Like, he goes, Kelly didn't have a job, did she? Let me ask you a couple cursory questions to kind of prove how dumb you are, right? Does YouTube offer health insurance? With all my experience in this game, what are my secrets? Ask me anything. This is a huge shaman room. Still a shaman somewhere? Good lord. Alright. Alright, we'll let skeletons kill everybody else off. Still a story you've never said before on the internet. Those are rare. I don't think I have anything. Do I offer Kelly anything but a roof over her head? I offer Kelly stability, love, guidance. Besides, the roof over her head doesn't mean nothing. Kelly's parents wouldn't let her go without. Is it such a hard stretch that people just might actually like me? Let's go back and kill that fallen one he just revived. So my next level, I'm gonna grab mastery, and then if we get another one before we get to corpse fire, we're gonna grab amp damage. Generally, early on, you want to kind of help your skeletons out with your wand. You don't have to, but like, because This mastery is a huge damage increase. Like it knocked us up from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So you want to put new skeletons out. Because every time that you level up or your skeletons get damaged, they don't reset. They're still the same exact skeleton that you when you revived. You can use this to your advantage in a couple ways, like with skill shrines. See, now the skeletons are getting to the point where we can actually chop through these guys. So if you wanted to play hands off, you could. You went to college with me. I didn't stay on site on college. Throwing knives sell for 700 gold each. Kelly's on the back burner? What do you mean? My man broke my boots. Oh yeah, Diablo 2 is the pinnacle of video games. Like it's one of those games that will stand the test of time. Necromancer's block frames suck ass, so I suggest never actually trying to make a block Necromancer. Same thing with like werewolves. Like you never want to go a shield heavy werewolf. Or at least with heavy block on a werewolf, because sometimes having less block is good, so you don't get yourself stuck in like block animations. Just keep you some purples. Wings, will I be trick or treating? Probably not. I love playing the original graphics, the original art style. Forgot how to do. How do you do the original graphics? Forgot. It's not the D-pad. There it is. Original graphics. Ooh, Johnny Rebel. I got to go to work, so I'll miss the rest of the stream. Keep your head up. I pray for your successful surgery, Pent. Well, thank you, Johnny Rebel. Hopefully, you'll see me again. Thank you so much for the donations, my man. Star Killer. Appreciate the 5 as well. Now we got to find that one straggler. Let's check the shaman area first. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you for the almost $100 a day. It's a short staff I missed. There's our last guy. What's the longest I played this game back in the day? Probably like 30 hours straight. Back when I was younger. I can't do that now. Like right now, like 2 or 3 hours is basically what I can put out right now. Do I remember Sparky? A little bit. I mean, the only reason I remember him is because like I had a whole FBI case centered around him. Almost all my trolls are from England and Australia. Almost every single one of them. All right. The curse I just bought does double damage. So like if you do 3 to 4, you now you do 6 to 8. It doesn't really double damage as much as it removes all physical resistance from an enemy. And like it might say, "Oh, what does that mean?" Like generally, moving resistance doubles damage, but like generally, some enemies have more physical resistance than others. So like it's a way to like strip physical immunes and things of that nature. So our next little step in the game is we kind of want to get a mercenary. Because once we get a mercenary in Golem, or Golem, however you want to say his name. Alright, we're level 5. Cool. Alright. You see me pull the skeletons out 2 or 3 times because one, I leveled up, I put the new mastery on, then I had the skill shrine on, so like all that together allowed me to have 3 really beefy skeletons. This is a stony field, but you can see the skeletons are real beefy now. I should do Diablo 2 content. Like, if I did Diablo 2 content, it would be like solo self-found playthroughs, but like those don't really do that well on the internet. Like, I follow a couple channels like Looter and like Nuclear Rabbit that already do that type of content. And like I'd be already stepping on toes in an area that has very little actual viewership. Even though I enjoy it. I love watching people play dumb builds through the game. I played Diablo 4 when it first came out. I heard everybody tell me that it's gotten a lot better. But I'm at the point where like, I don't want to put the time into it no more. You played a big block necro exclusive on this game? Like, are you talking about like a necromancer that uses blocking? I mean, like, it's viable. But I'm saying it's better not to do it, like in hardcore. And you might go, why don't you want to block physical attacks in hardcore? What about archers and shit like that? Well, like, you also don't want to get block stunned, and necromancers very easily can get block stunned. Much more than other classes. That's why I don't bother getting any kind of like blocking or anything like that on my necromancers. Because like hit points matter a whole lot more. Because anything that hits you for more than 1/12 of your red ball, for example, like if you had 100 health and anything hits you more than 12 damage, will actually stun your character. Right? So like
Blood Raven. Rest well.
It is
POE, what does that stand for? We got a rare shield. I guess a man on us, so we'll put that on regardless. Alright, so we're looking for anything that has more than one raised skeleton on it and or skeleton mastery. Because we don't want to give up our one raised skeleton just yet. Like, there's 3 clay golem, 1 raised skeleton. Like, if it wasn't 16,000 gold, I'd buy it. Which I could just go to my stash. But I don't like porting stuff over. Because I got stuff in the stash over here, like a Talrash's armor. Like, there's a fucking grief. You know what I should buy a bow. I always found hunter bows to be the best alternative. You just want to get one that's not got a level rating on it. We'll find our armor.
put that to good use.
Let's go straight into the cave here. This cave will easily push us. Low quality throwing knives still sell for 700 gold. Am I staying live till the surgery? No. I'm going to be live till about 4:30ish, probably. Depends on what's happening. We'll be live about 4:30ish, and then I got to go and like do my cleansing bath. There we go. That's getting us clay golem. So we're starting to get a little bit of an army here. Generally with strength, and this might be an overkill, and a lot of people that super min-max the game won't do this, but like I think 100 strength is what most characters need, unless they're like a melee character that's going to be solo self-found. Generally 100 strength will get you Archon Plate, and Archon Plate's about all you need toward the end of the game. Whereas like 100 strength also lets you wear like an upgraded Viper Meji, for example. I know I'm going to be alright low tier supporter. Like, I try not to think about the surgery, mainly because like the more I think about it, the more I get in my head about that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to do stuff just to keep myself wanting to eat or drink. Because like I normally, like if I was sitting up, I wouldn't be thinking about any of this, but it's like Well, I know how they fucked the product up real bad. They fucked the product up real bad because they wanted to make it more. They wanted to make it more endorphin. Like they wanted bigger numbers. They wanted items that they could sell, and they wanted to make as much money as humanly possible. And like all that put together created like Diablo 3 and 4, right? Like where it's just basically a loot simulator to try to sell you on like auction houses and like loot in Diablo 4 sucks ass. It's like, here, do 6% more damage on like your overpowered skills and shit like that. Like nobody cares. Like this ain't builds. And like Diablo 3, like everything you found was like tailored to your character class. So you'd find like a grandfather sword that had intelligence on it. So like, and then let's not even talk about shit being soul bound, so you can't actually trade it. Here's somebody with a frozen. How are you going to put on a Spirit Monarch with 100 strength? Don't need a Spirit Monarch. Necromancers have the Homunculus. Homunculus is more than capable of carrying your Necromancer for what you need. It's got 40 all resist. You can take it up to 67 all resist. It's got +4 to curses, +2 Necromancer skills. Mana after kill, like that kind of stuff. And besides, you're thinking about in game, right? Like in game doesn't really matter, especially like a Necromancer. Like Necromancer gears whatever. Like as long as you got max resist on a Necromancer, you're going to be overpowered. Like plus skills is nice, but they're not required. Because later on, like a Might Mercenary and amp damage will get you all the corpses you need. And then like all your skeletons and shit are just there to basically be body blockers. Found the hands of Brock. Yeah, you can get Spirit Room Wars easy. It really only depends. Like, am I going to dress the character after I beat like Hell Bell? That's really the only time it matters. Because like I have a homunculus. I have a homunculus. I got Viper Magis out the fucking Yin Yang. I'm Stone of Jordans. Like I have a little bit of everything on fucking single player. Am I worried about post surgery complications? No. I don't worry about my mods. It's not that I don't worry about my mods. I just don't like when people that are supposed to be on my side want to throw shade. What do you want me to play? People requested me to play this. I'm looking for Cold Crow. Cold Crow is the super unique in this area. You want me to play Elden Ring? I don't have Elden Ring installed. Why did the guy smash the homunculus with a book? What do you mean? I always wondered why, like, necromancers had heads as a thing instead of books. Right? Because, like, you missed a chance to have, like, the Necronomicon be, like, a legendary weapon. Or, like, you know, the Dark Ritual. They could have named, like, all the Necromancer books after, like, the books they did in, like, Diablo 1. Of, like, the Great War, the Dark Ritual, and that kind of shit. What's up, Pimp? For being so funny a lot of the time. Good luck with you, sir. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, sir. John Bono came back a little bit. Blizzard North had an unfinished D2 expansion? I never knew that. Like, I don't know why Blizzard doesn't give David Brevik a truck full of money and tell him to come actually make a Diablo sequel. Crasco, the surgery is in 3.5 hours. My surgery time's 7, but I got to leave the house about 6:15. And I got to get off here probably in another hour or so. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys know of any haunted house that would be interesting? Like not when I say haunted house, not like haunted house, like carnival haunted house. I'm talking about like the Lizzie Borden place or shit like that. That would be closer to my house. That's not like a 15-hour car ride from me. Diablo 2 is go to good luck on the surgery room. But thank you, Amnesic Aaron? The Winchester House? Where's the Winchester House located? If I was in Texas, I could go to Six Flags. Is Six Flags in Texas considered haunted? I need to get blind target here soon. Yeah, I know the story of the Winchester House. I just don't know where it's located at. And did they allow overnight stays at the Winchester House? Like she kept building like rooms in the house because like she was afraid that the ghost would find her. But if that she built the house big enough, like the ghosts of all the miners that the Winchester rifles killed wouldn't. Yeah, no, she was just weird. Let's see if we can find where Winchester House is. Yeah, that's in fucking California. You motherfuckers want me to have like a $2,000 plane ride. I was looking for something I could drive to in 6 hours or less from my position. That's what we're looking for right here. Waverly Hills Sanitarium was my first go-to, but Waverly Hills Sanitarium will not let you stay over on October because they transform it into a haunted house, and they don't have the means or anywhere to put anybody to do an overnight stay in October because it's a haunted house throughout the month of October. It starts back up in March of next year when they start offering overnight stays again. That's the reason we're not doing Waverly Hills Sanitarium. Who's Lizzie Borden? Lizzie Borden is a was a rich recluse that killed her parents with a hatchet. She gave her mom 40 whacks. When her father seen what she done, she gave him 41 or some shit like that. You don't remember that? Fucking back in the day. Nah, Jay the Goat, you're not in band world. We got teeth. Extra gold. The Hands of Brock. 20 mana, I'll take it. Poison resist, don't need. I don't even know if there's anything that can poison other than Endariel in Act 1. Alright, looking for wands. There's a 2-raised skeleton. We might buy that one. Amp. Alright. Grabbing the wand of the bear. Hempfish, praying for us to be recorded. The new boxing game industry is really good, Pimp. You should make your exact build into your career. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Undisputed or like boxing games in general. It's kind of like racing games. I love watching it, never liked playing it. I mean, the last boxing game I really played was like Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing. And there was also like the spin-off game, which was just like Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing, but it was called Greatest Heavyweights, and you got to play as like Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali. It's funny George Foreman wasn't in that fucking game. Thank you, White Mamba. Rose Hill Plantation. I have to look that one up. Snaggy Plays. Let's look it up. I mean, there's house tours and no Wi-Fi available. Grounds are free. House tours and ground tours are $10 for adults, $6 for seniors. It doesn't look like there's any overnight stays. Like, we're looking for places that have overnight stays. Odds of my surgeon being a troll, very, very low. Odds of him being like a Nazi zombie, very, very high. Like, my doctor reminds me of like the character from like the zombies in like World at War. That's really, really German. Yeah, Keem said it was on me. That means he doesn't help me. I mean, you can't help me. Lizzie Borden is my number one go-to. I just don't know how to implement like the local community into it, like I did with like Waverly Hills. Is the guy with bow and arrow a summon companion or a current quest companion? It is a mercenary. Like when you do the second quest in this act, you get a mercenary, and they'll follow you until they die, and you can revive them at mercenary merchants. How did they get rid of your gallbladder? Did they use a rifle? Yeah, they use a rifle in the surgery room. Have a top 5 rappers? Huh. Well, Johnny Cash definitely ain't on that list. Um, Top 5 dope MCs. I mean, the most popular rapper alive, does he make the list? Because technically, Snoop Dogg is the most popular rapper on the planet. But I wouldn't consider Snoop Dogg like lyrically in the top 5. And it's hard to put like what makes a good rapper, right? For like sheer like volume of hits and like plays and records sold. I mean, like if you just factored in like best hit song, you know, you gotta include like Juvenile into the fucking mix. And like I wouldn't consider Juvenile like one of the greatest lyricists in the world, but like he obviously made a really good rap record with 400 Degrees. Then you got to put down like is it just lyricists, and you start going to people like KRS-One, which you know KRS-One's a great lyricist. Rakim was a great lyricist, but like I wouldn't consider Rakim or KRS-One like one of the top 5 rappers of all time, right? Even though they got good lyricism, because like let me ask you motherfuckers, if you take away the Police song, name another KRS-One song. Most people can't do it. All right. Do I remember Mike Jones' number? Eight zero zero four. Like it's so hard to like pick like to pick like a legitimate just top 5. We have a 4th skeleton. Eminem is definitely a top 5. 100% Eminem's a top 5. But I want to say this about Eminem. Eminem dick riders instantly default to Eminem winning anything. Like when it comes to a rap battle, and I don't always agree with that. Right? Like there's certain rap battles that Eminem just didn't win. Here's a hot take. Machine Gun Kelly had a better diss track than Eminem did. But Machine Gun Kelly considered lost that battle. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. That's a great L take. Yeah, no, most people worst wings take ever. Nah, that's not, dog. That's like saying Drake was good at being a battle rapper. He ain't. Like I can think of 2 of my top 5 right now. Like I know, and like I want to add a third, but like a lot of people would disagree with my third, right? Like Eminem and Juice WRLD are both in the top 5. Strictly on song structure, hits, melody, lyricism, Eminem and Juice WRLD both in the top 5. Like I want to put Killer Mike in there, but I just don't think Killer Mike has like the record. I love Killer Mike, and that's a biased pick for me. I want to put so like I'm gonna go ahead and say Jay-Z, Killer Mike, Eminem, Juice WRLD, and Nas. That's the top 5 in any order you want to put them in. I mean, like I said, there's a lot that went into the thought process because like you look at motherfuckers like Rakim, you look at people like Sharif the 5'9". There's people like there's like people like Esoteric and Vinny Paz and you know even like the Insane Clown Posse. You got to really like put into like the whole idea of like what makes a great rapper. But I just like overall just like riding beats, beat picking, lyricism, presentation. I think that's my top 5. I mean, like, there's people that I listen to a lot that I didn't put on a list, like Brother Ali. Like, I love fucking Brother Ali. Brother Ali. I mean, like R.A. the Rugged Man. You know, is another guy that's easily probably number 6 on that fucking list. And you know, I'm left off people like Tupac and Biggie. I don't feel like Tupac. I feel like Tupac and Biggie get compared too much against each other when realistically they made drastically different forms of music. Like, and I, you know, it is what it is. Hey, check out October London Bedroom Bully. Is that a rap? Is that rap? I can't listen. I can't listen to that on stream, man. But I'll check it out. I like all types of music except bro country. I'm not a big fan of bro country. Dog, people over here underestimate my Juice World pick. Go listen to Juice World freestyle for like a fucking hour straight on with Tim Westwood, and come back to me. Tell me that motherfucker ain't the realest one in the fucking planet. Dude, I fucking love Juice World songs. Like he don't make very heavy lyrically content songs, but like shit, songs like "Wishing Well," "My Fault," you know, and shit like that. He made fucking bangers. Like he made good songs that you want to listen to, and that's the whole point of music, making music motherfuckers want to listen to. Right? Everything doesn't have to be deep lyricism. Like there's probably very few people on the planet that can stand up to like the wordplay of R.A. Rugged Man. That doesn't mean that his songs are fucking top notch. It just means that he has a lot of good wordplay in it. Lyricism by itself doesn't make a good song.
Greetings.
Like saying Tupac is in the top 5 rappers is like saying like Mike Tyson's in the top 5 boxers. I mean, they're legendary, but it just ain't true. It ain't true. See you laughing, Chaos. Cabal! Would you rather see you, Boogie, and Keem making a new metal parody music video than doing a rap related? Also, good luck, pimp. I can do either or. I don't give a shit. I'll do the death growls or the rap. Neither one of those things scare me because I can write. Mac Daddy Bacon, jump, jump, jump. Like you don't see the funniest shit you'll see all day though? Go look at Tim Westwood TV and look up Smoke Perp. That shit had me rolling for a minute. Like honestly. What's my opinion on the Black Dollar Murder? I've never heard of them. Well, I've heard of them. I've just never actually sat down and listened to the music.
This tree shines with inner spirits.
I missed your dono XP. Let me go check, man. Sorry about that. XP, I look up to you, pimp. Probably get new heroes, man. I'm a fat nobody. Smoke Purp's ass. I used to make music and got into a beef with Smoke Purp, and he punched a hole through his laptop. You must ask him to read a book or some shit, because that motherfucker's so uneducated. Smoke Purp really said, yeah, yeah. Am I a fan of Limp Bizkit? Young Jordy was. Old Jordy, not so much. Like, there's a couple Limp Bizkit songs I fuck with, like Boiler. But for the vast majority of Limp Bizkit songs, no, I can't really fuck with Limp Bizkit. Dog, I remember when Nookie came out, son. That shit was so hot, and it made Napster. Did it all for the Nookie. What the Nookie? You could take that cookie, stick it up your ass, stick it up your.
All that's left of proud Tristram are ghosts and ashes.
Let's be real here. Limp Bizkit was House of Pain with guitars and a worse rapper and a worse rapping front man. Like I just never been a huge Fred Durst fan. Nah, I haven't left locale. I'm doing a locale video in about 3 hours from now. I'm wondering if I'll feel good enough to be able to go see Smile 2 today. Probably not.
Deckard Cain, if you value your life, leave here immediately.
I'm not a big gore hound. Like the Terrifier movies never were like my thing because like that's generally for people that just like love gore.
Good day.
You have
I should regret.
You was gonna watch Beetlejuice, but you heard it was trash. Mm. Yeah, well, the theater I have has those reclining seats and stuff in them. And I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I'll probably be too sleepy anyway. I skipped Smile when it first came out, Gideon Jigsaw. And the reason I skipped it is because it looked way too much like Truth or Dare, right? And I'm like, this is just a Truth or Dare ripoff, right? Because they both had this similar like thing where like the character would like smile menacingly at them when they were actually in the room with them. But Smile is so much better a movie than Truth or Dare is. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like It Follows, and the same thing of like it's like almost like a curse that has to be passed on. I don't know. I just like the theme of the movie. Like if you never seen the movie Smile, go on YouTube and look up the scene, the interrogation scene on Smile, and tell me you don't want to watch that movie. Like where she's like in a prison and she's talking to like the inmate, the black guy. That movie, that right there, that scene alone made me want to watch the movie. Oh, XP, dude, $2 is fine, man. Don't feel like you got to donate your fucking house over here. We out here chilling, man. We out here chilling. Showing up, hitting that like button. That's all I need from you. Like Smile's a movie I recommend. Like honestly, like, I don't recommend very many movies, but Smile generally is genuinely a good movie. I don't think Smile 2 is going to be good. Let me put that out there. I'm going to see it with the expectations being super fucking low because it looks like a studio cash in. Right? It looks like it's just somebody at the studio's like, yo, we need some more money to make another blockbuster. Let's put out another shitty horror movie. Hey, Banana, thank you for the $1, dude.
The Order welcomes you.
Fun fact about Smile. The beginning of Smile actually takes place after the short. Because to basically get the funding for Smile, they made a short that I think you can actually see it on YouTube. Actually, I need this back. And the main character in the short is actually the first character that dies in the Smile movie. They're the same character, it's a continuation of the short.
Good to see you.
Hey, it's all good, Banana. I don't have the patience to make a horror movie, man. I struggle making a fucking 10-minute YouTube video. Let's be real here. Check out. Oh, I fucking love Dance with the Devil. Dance with the Devil on a cold cell block. That's what you get when you rape, murder, and sell rock. He used to know a dude. His real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million. Gonna be the illest hustler the world's ever seen. Used to fuck movie stars and kick snowfit and sniff coke in his dreams. Dude, Punishment. I haven't even seen the Joker 1. I've tried to watch the Joker 1 so many times. Like, I sit down and I never make it past the part where the kids, like, steal his fucking sign. I'm like, this shit's pretentious. I don't know. I haven't gave that movie its fair shake. But I'm kind of happy what they did to the character of the Joker in Joker 2. Because too many motherfuckers out here, like, idolize this man when the whole point of the character was to show somebody was broken. It wasn't for you to, like, identify with him. And I think that's why the director did what he did with the movie. Is Smile like on HT Today or Solar or Yes Movie? I forgot where I watched it at. You have to look it up. Like, I think I watched it on HBO. HBO Max back in the day. I mean, like, if you want to get technical, 1, 2, 3 Movies has all the stuff that you need. Have I seen a Serbian film? I've heard about it, but no, I've never seen it. I don't, like I said, I don't really watch gore movies. Like, gore is not my point of a movie. Like I love the lingering dread of a horror movie, not so much like, oh, I want to see, like, his head get shot off and, like, blood squirt everywhere. It's like, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's just not, I just don't find it entertaining. Where the fucking tower at? Have I seen the OG Silent Hill movie? Yes. Cabin in the Woods is not really a gore movie, though. Cabin in the Woods is more like a nod to, like, all horror movies. "30 Days a Night" your favorite horror movie? I don't think I've ever made it through it. Like, I always quit watching it, like, right about the time where, like, the vampires chase down the cops in the cop car. and they show they have like this superhuman fucking speed, and they get MacGuffined because like somebody hits them with like a plow, and then they all start hiding in the attic. Which I like isolation horror. Isolation horror is my favorite genre of horror films out there. But for some reason, I just didn't like the vampire isolation horror, and I always tend to not like vampire movies. I think the only vampire movie that I legitimately liked, there's two of them. I like Interview with a Vampire, and I really liked fucking John Carpenter's Vampires. Yeah, I went to see The Descent in theaters, dude. That shit made me so uncomfortable. I haven't been to a Diddy party. No, I have not. I'll tell you a movie that, and I don't know why this made me think of it. Like, I'm not a big fan of Cabin Fever, or pretty much any Eli Roth movie. Which is funny because the last movie I went to see with Priscilla was an Eli Roth movie called Green Inferno. But there was a direct-to-video sequel to Cabin Fever called Patient Zero. That shit was legitimately good. It's a little slow to get off, but like it's legitimately good. The Haunting of Hill House? Yeah. No. I haven't seen The Haunting of Hill House. I've seen the House on Haunted Hill. That's what I was thinking about when you said it. One thing early on with the Necromancers, there's a lot of precursor shits you gotta get. You gotta get one for teeth. You gotta get corpse explosion. You gotta get all the curses. So you're spread pretty thin early on with your skills. Yeah. Starting to get tired. You have to be on an empty stomach for. Yeah, I can't eat anything past midnight, and I gotta go take a bath here soon. and like wash myself down with this antiseptic stuff. Film the bath for the members. Yeah. Why don't you do more 1v1 style games when he's like the WB game or like MMK go well with your commentary? Dude, those type of games never fit well with me. Like Diablo is like one of those games I played just as like a background piece. Like if I wasn't talking to you guys, I would be like listening to fucking music or something. I was doing it like what lately? Like just chilling? I've all my streams have always kind of been kind of chilling. Like it's when you let the trolls take control of it, is when it stops getting that way. Well, that's the reason I'm considering live streaming is so I don't have to think about it. Because like it's one of those things that if I wasn't told I couldn't eat, I wouldn't really care. But since somebody told me I wasn't allowed to eat, I want to eat everything on the fucking planet. Guess we better go get the malice.
Torture of caged starvation.
No, we're not live streaming the actual surgery. You're not allowed to do that. I will be live streaming to the point where I go into the surgery, and to the point when I get out of surgery. I don't know. It might trigger the gallbladder to like start secreting things. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I do what I'm told, so it lessens the chance of dying.
All this for a hammer?
What made me stop believing in God? Mainly the people around me. I remember my great grandmother would always tell me, the end of time is coming on the year 2000. The year 2000 is going to be the end of time. Better get your heart right with the Lord today. And as a child, I believed my grandma, my great grandma, not my grandma, because like was led to believe that everything they told me was correct. Like my whole worldview was based around what my parents had told me, and so I remember being terrified of that. And like my grandmother, like, yeah, that's true, that's true. Lord's gonna be coming back any day now, you know, and it's like. So it's like, so I was like mapping it out in my head, like how many years I'd have, how long would I get to drive, like how old would I be when the year 2000 came out, And I remember it vividly. Like, I believed it right up to the point that the year 2000 got down. Because I remember, hold up, I was like 14 when the year 2000 came out. And like, it was Christmas Eve, and I was watching Nickelodeon. I was watching, like, I don't know, Nickelodeon's like uh, New Year, fucking bash thing. And I remember 12 o'clock rang, and I remember getting up and looking out the blinds because there was like a couch up against like a double windows of the blinds. And I expected to see like the sky turn orange and shit like that, and the zombies raised from the dead, and like, you know, the rapture start happening. None of it happened. None of it happened. I remember going to sleep about 2 o'clock that day, wondering why it didn't happen. So I started questioning other things. And like, once you open your mind to being able to question, you start seeing the cracks.
Greetings.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, the world's going to end as we know it way in probably the next 5 billion years, because what's going to happen is like the sun's going to basically white dwarf, and it's going to slowly expand its mass. And once it slowly expands its mass, it's going to
put that to good use.
it'll slowly cook us, right? But humans probably dead well before that happened. Are you streaming until your surgery? No, Johnny. You make it to work, man?
Put that to good use.
Oh, we think for $5 donation. I'm probably going to stream till about 4 o'clock, 4:30, another 30 minutes or so. Um, and once you open your mind up to it, it's like you start seeing like the things. Like, you go back and look at the Bible of Genesis, you see that like the Genesis says that the lion coexisted with humans and they didn't eat meat, and you see, um, like, what was here's a big one that always got to me. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light," and on the sixth day, He created the sun and the moon. What created the light if He didn't create the sun and the moon on the first day, but the sixth day, right? Because He didn't create the sun and the moon till the sixth day, and the seventh day He spent the rest. So, like, the first 5 days were done in darkness, but He said on the first day, "Let there be light," and it was. That's the very first thing in the book of Genesis. Don't fall with the big wings is a way to get you to offend Christians. Lie, live, and let live. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get me canceled like Asmongold, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and wish harm on any people. No, beat him with a fucking pistol grip. Fucking pistol grip. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him with the megaphone, rapping, fucking pistol grip, clapping, big motherfucking stunning. Now here, that's what's been happening. Super fatty pimp, daddy getting a motherfucking fly suit. Hate boot, motherfuckers out here, don't shoot. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh no! Fucking pit spawn. Here's the thing with Asmongold, right? If you watch Locale Live, I called that he's going to get banned for it. Which, you know, that's the writing on the fucking wall. I remember calling Hannah Montana turning into Britney Spears too on PKA, but like again, it's writing on the wall. You can kind of see, you can see the effects already taking place. Um, the thing with Asmongold is he don't give a fuck, man. The man's a multimillionaire. He doesn't even run ads on Twitch and shit like that. He just makes so much money off of like React content. And like I said before, like what he doesn't realize what happened is he basically has built up all this goodwill for having this like puppy dog vibe because people watched Asmongold because he had really good reactions that made him feel good, right? Like I remember what my first time I watched Asmongold react to anything, it was like a Dark Souls speed run. And like it was so wholesome and like he was so impressed, like and it just blew his mind how good people were at Dark Souls while he was struggling with it. And it's like, yeah, I can relate to this guy, and that's how he gets his success. Like he's a very relatable person. But then you come out here and you basically, you know, do what he did, which I don't want to kind of repeat any of the stuff that he said. I'm just gonna let the archer take these people out. But basically do what he did or what he said, and it's all coming from a place of ignorance. It's all coming from a place of ignorance. Like I've said my own dumb shit before, so I can't fault him for it. But like there's a whole level of not giving a fuck when you have fuck you money, and Asmongold has fuck you money. What's he gonna do? He don't give a fuck. Aiden Ross will give him a fucking deal on Kick right now, making the same money. There's like you basically Twitch is flexing what little power they have over him. But there eventually comes a point where like Asmongold is bigger than the service he streams on, and he's already there. He doesn't need Twitch. Twitch needs him. What's your thoughts on Tommy C? Do you talk still? Tommy C's a good guy. Like I've never disliked Tommy C. And like I try to stand on all fucking 10 toes when I'm around people, right? I try to be as real with you the day I meet you as the day that we part ways. And Tommy never did anything bad to me. Tommy's never said anything he couldn't back up, meaning like if he, you know, like he's called me an idiot before and we disagreed on shit, but like other than that, Tommy's a straight shooter, and like I fuck with straight shooters, right? And the fact that he stood on business when it came to the NDA and walked away from a very lucrative like business proposition, that's respect, man. Like some people are built different. I want to pretend like I'm that way, but you know, I ain't got eyebrows right now for a fucking reason. I've never been an ass kisser though. Why did Tommy get fired? Honestly, it was more to do with Tommy not fitting in to like where the locale came from, right? Because like Keem was never supposed to be a part of it. Tommy was supposed to be doing Keem's job, what he does now the whole time. But it just didn't work out. Tommy just like he was a good guy to keep people on track. Like he just wasn't a good idea man, and the fact that he was in Germany meant that it limited a lot of what we could do. Because like he basically was like, it just wasn't a good fit at that point. I think that was more of the case than anything else. It became realization that Tommy wasn't a great fit for like the future of the show. I feel you on that, Mr. Dixon, but I've said the same thing myself. I signed up for a podcast, not a live show, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. The way she goes, bud. Do you think Billy the Fridge will ever be a host? Yes and no. I mean, like, the problem with Billy is he's too nice, and our fan base is expecting whoever takes over Keem's role when Keem actually moves on to Drama Alert to be mean to us. Billy is easily a good fit, because of that. But like, Billy's a really nice person. Like he doesn't even like pretend to be nice. Like he's just legitimately nice. But there's also the issue that Billy is also like the sickest of all us, land monsters, right? Like he recently had a pacemaker put in. He's had heart issues. He was just in the hospital again. He's put on a lot of weight. Like, people make fun of me for my weight, but like Billy's probably 150 pounds heavier than I am. I think Billy's probably around 550 right now. Surgery's 7 o'clock today. I think I'm done playing this for right now. Will Keemstar ever stop posting or be Cap? I don't think Keemstar is ever going to give up on the project. I think there's going to be a period where like we put a third host in place of him. We just got to find the right one. But I think Keemstar is always going to be around the project until it just loses all steam. Ain't no way. Like, let me show you some. Let me show you all some motherfucking stuff, right? And Billy wouldn't fuck with me. Like this. I'm gonna show you Billy's podcast. For those who haven't seen it, by the way, this is gonna be a shout out to Billy the Fridge's podcast. Big Chillin'. Which I don't have my sound in here. Big Chillin' right here.
Try. They have these mushroom gummies in gas stations now, and they sell them in Vegas. And I went to like Grateful Dead at the Sphere.
Like, I love this setup. Like he's like you see like his TV setup and everything.
Didn't really do anything. So, but the dosage guide was for pussies. I think it's like take 8 of these to blow your mind. And so I was like, I'll take 8 and 8 exactly, because I'm a little pussy sometimes when I take it for the first time.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there going like, I don't feel anything, and everyone's smoking a joint around me, and I can smell it, and I'm like, buy one, please. Can I have that? You know, but I don't want to make out with Willie Nelson necessarily.
Yeah, not sober.
And 20 of his friends. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. Drugs kill, but when I'm on drugs, I don't really have a problem with that.
I don't know how old Billy is. I think he's around my age.
The drugs that all the kids are liking right now.
Yes.
Is Galaxy.
Mango.
Galaxy, let's go.
Mango or no?
You know, like I said before, like he's a big dude. I'm a big dude myself. Hey. You know, I have this back fat that makes me look fatter, but like I'm a big dude myself, but like he's probably 150 pounds heavier than me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like getting a TV like that in the background, like take all this junk right here because I got the camera zoomed in pretty well here. But like take all this junk right here because like you can't really make any of it out. Like there's like a PlayStation buttons here. There's like a Dark Souls picture. There's like a trail boss down here. My microphone. These are the 2 cows that used to ride in my truck. There's Pikachu's right here and like a Yoda. Some trucks, a Ford Raptor, Braves jersey. Like, take all this out, put like a black couch back here, paint the wall gray, and then put like a big screen TV and have like fish or something on it. Billy has heart failure, man. Like, Billy's heart only works at like 15%. So like he couldn't pass a boxing physical. So it'd be like, hey, would you box Billy? That's not really in the cards. I honestly don't know where Pikachu is. Top of my head, I don't know where he is. He was down here. Oh. A competent hat. How was Battlefield Champ? Trolly. I couldn't really get to play like I wanted to play. How was Rainbow Six? I didn't play it. Like honestly, like I'm not over Rainbow Six. I'd play it, but like I don't know, like I'm just so tired of people fighting and throwing matches and shit like that, and I just want to go and play and have a good time. And it's never the case. I usually get off Rainbow fucking mad. Usually just get fucking mad. Um, do I think Billy would beat me in a boxing match? No, not in his current state. Like when your heart works at like 15%, that means you have much harder trouble. You have a much harder time getting oxygen to your muscles because your heart's not pumping your blood fast enough, and and your heart's not beating hard enough. So like he would be out of breath and tired within the first round. Like I could easily, like he's gonna hit me more than Boogie, but like I ain't worried about getting hit. The issue would be like he's just overworking his heart, and I could just literally sit back on the back foot and just jab and maybe do double jabs, and once he gets tired, just start popping the power punch on him. and that's all it would take. Like honestly, like it sucks. Like maybe would Billy beat me before his heart issues? Possible. Be a lot closer match than me versus Boogie. Will Wheels of Redemption ever be a thing, Johnny Rebel? Probably not. And the reason for is I don't want to ruin my hobbies. Like I liked video games, was one of my main hobbies before making it my job. And like I just never can look up like Doug DeMiro and like Savage Geese and all these people that have these professional made cameras and this whole setup and editors and things like that. And like I'm not that kind of dude. Like to me when I drive a car, all of them are kind of fun. Like I can drive like a fucking Nissan Altima and be like, yeah, it's kind of nice. And I'd probably shit on like a Bugatti, like a fat person trying to squeeze into like like a Bugatti or Lamborghini, a Diablo or a Murcielago or some shit like that. Nah, they ain't built for me. Ain't built for me. I mean, there's plenty of money in the car game. I mean, like, if you ask me, like, does Tavares make 100 grand a month? I'd say no, but he does because he has $80,000 worth of bills. He has to make at least 100 grand a month. Does what it does. There's a lot of cars. Matter of fact, motherfucker, I think a Ford F-150 might be worth more in my house right now. Let's be real here. Like my house doesn't have a whole lot of value by itself. Do you wish you were nicer to Priscilla on stream? No. Like my thing with Priscilla is I was willing to like sell my house to be with her, and she didn't give me the same respect, and then she just started moving around and like cheating on me and stuff like that. So I made a promise to him, like, I don't like you. I'm not going to like you, and I'm not going to forgive you. It sucks that she got cancer, right? But that doesn't, just because she got sick doesn't mean I have to come back on my promise to you. I don't know if Priscilla's religious or not. Yeah, the surgery's in about 3 hours. In about 3 hours, I'll be in a surgery coat. I gotta go. I gotta get off here soon, probably in the next 10 minutes or so, and go take a bath. I'm getting surgery. I'm having my gallbladder taken out this morning. Mhm. Yeah, Kelly's going with me. And put the phone on stand or something while I bathe. No. No, you just live without a gallbladder. I'm gonna be blasted out my mind on painkillers when I wake up. I've had surgery before. It didn't really bother me much. My penis. I'm not worried about people seeing my penis. Not worried about that. Like I'm blessed. I'm worried the trolls are going to call the hospital. No. Well, who are they going to call? They're going to talk to the person at the desk and never get through to anything. Thank you, Strum Queen. Fear Sanity. I'm hoping I'm probably gonna have like 2 days where it's completely down. Like probably today and tomorrow. And I'm hoping by like Friday I'll be back up. And I'm hoping this Friday we'll have like Dark Souls with Kelly. And then this weekend I'm hoping we'll do a locale live where I do like where I go to a haunted house. I'm hoping within 3 days I'll be back walking like regularly. Johnny Rebel, dude, thank you for another 5. What's your honest opinion on Boogie and how he glazes Keem like a yes man? I dislike how he glazes Keem like a yes man. Like in my position, it makes it seem like every time Keem gets an idea, it's automatically going to go through because there's not a voting system where there's a swing vote. It's 2 votes to 1. So like anything Keem agrees with, Boogie agrees with, and that's what I got to go with. There's never going to be like let's share ideas, and that's the only problem I have with Keem, with Boogie glazing Keem like he does. It just feels like I'm always outvoted on every subject. Current excitement level for Black Ops 6, I'm 0, maybe 0.5. Like I don't get excited for Call of Duty anymore. I remember I used to get kind of like a fire build on me. Oh, I'm ready for the new Call of Duty. It's burning me up. If it came out tomorrow, I'd be like, all right, maybe I'll play it. I don't fucking know. Mm. Strum Queen, I have no clue. I could eat a house right now, though. I could eat a house. Oh, speaking of this, while I'm thinking about it, what do you guys think about Rich Review Tech USA quitting? He said he's going to delete his million sub channel. Also, I noticed, like on the back of Rich's hand, he's got a rash, like right here, and all his fingers are holding water. I don't know what that's about. Are there any regrets you have in anything you've done in life? Yeah, I have a few regrets. One, I live every day. I wish I was more active in Kelly's life. I wish that I didn't see money as an investment, but a tool to have fun with. I wish that I wasn't such an asshole when I first started streaming. And I wish I went on medicine earlier. I wish I went on the PK camping trip. Those are some of the wishes. Austin Copeland, dude, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the 10 gift. Thank you for the 10 donations throughout the lifetime as well. Double Crep bribing syndicate? No. No, I don't give a shit about that. the bucket went so heavy. Like I honestly I didn't realize I did it until like fucking 5 or 6 years later. I think I did it when I was like age 5, and I didn't move that bucket again until I was like 10 or 11. Like I'm like, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, that was just like an epiphany happened. Like all of it came rushing back. Yeah, there were still bones there. That's how I knew it was a kitten. Because like as soon as you knocked it over, like all that smell, it just got trapped under it. And it's like like a wave. Do you regret page 5? Nah, I'm gonna visit that shit later today, son. Don't give a fuck. How long would the surgery take? 45 minutes to an hour, and then another hour for recovery. You order fucking 80 nuggets after a fat dab. Motherfuckers at McDonald's hating on you right now, son. 4 o'clock in the morning, you order 80 nuggets. Those motherfuckers ain't trying to work. They trying to collect a paycheck. Yeah. There's something I want you to know in case something goes wrong. If I don't make it out the surgery, I didn't quit LolCal Live. And Kelly takes my 25%. I plan on not taking any pain medicine. They might give me some during the surgery, but I don't plan on taking any. I've had a similar surgery. It's laparoscopic. It's not that bad. It sucks to tie your shoes, but you can get it done if you sit on the bed. Nah, they gave me oxycodone script. I never filled it. They gave me an oxycodone script, which I never filled. Like I let that shit just sit there. I didn't take pain medicine on my weight loss surgery. I didn't take pain medicine on my they offered me pain meds on my kidney stone. Didn't take it. Why not take it? I have an addictive personality and I don't want to test the waters. I mean, like the pain's temporary. It'll go away. It ain't gonna kill me. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Big ups to Johnny Rebel. Thank you for another $10. I hope you have more personal streams. I'll be on the stream. Let's see how it goes. There's always time for growth. It's not too late. Love you, brother. Love you. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you for like the $140, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael Fan, for all the donations. Thank you, Snaggy Plays. Thank you, Cabal. Thank you, XP. There's somebody else. Austin. Thank you, Austin, for the donation of the $5 as well. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie, for the 10. Big ups, everybody. Thank you, Too Cool. Thank you, Bada Bing. Appreciate everybody for coming out to the stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace, people.